What's up everybody, this is Chardstrom, and today we have another Evike Box of Awesomeness unboxing for you guys. This time we have the Airsoftcon 2024 post-celebration Box of Awesomeness. This box is pretty heavy. I'm not really sure what's going to be inside of it, but there were a lot of promising options for this box, so I'm pretty excited to open it. Anyways, let's get this started. We got our knife, let's open this box. Alright guys, box is opened. Let's go ahead and see what we got. First up in the box, we got this patch. It seems to be Godzilla picking up E.T. over a mountain. He's picking him off the bike, I guess, and the person that's riding the bike. It's just a neat little patch, little simple design made by Evike, but cool. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Next up in the box, we got another Warp Prism bag. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we got a Warp Prism bag in multicam black. This thing is pretty cool. We talked about this in the last video. They basically have a nice magazine compartment in the front of the box here. The bag. You got plenty of pouch space to put all sorts of things that you want on here, and a Molly pattern on the front. And you can have a set of collective patches on the front of the bag here. You have two drawstring bags that I have been told are for HPA tanks. And on the inside of the bag, you are able to hold 2 to 3 guns with a divider in the center of the bag. As you can see here, the bag has plenty of storage space, and if you open it up, you got this divider here that you can close with the little flaps that kind of keep it into place. So that is pretty neat. Silicone packet, don't need that. And close it up. And on the back side, you have another zipper storage area in between here, and a card identification piece that you can put in there in case you lose your bag. But neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got a cult box. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Check it out guys, we got another 1911 here. This thing is pretty cool. It seems to be non-blowback. The trigger looks really weird with this little spaced divider here. Not sure what that's about, but it is definitely a non-blowback. Not sure how I feel about this thing. I mean, it's pretty trigger happy. I don't know. This thing is actually pretty nice. I kind of like this thing. I don't know why. It's just, it does nothing. I mean, I can have this back. It's just there for looks. So that's weird. Yeah, weird little gun. I don't know why is this a safety? What is this? This isn't supposed to move. This is the slide catch, but it rocks around really easily, and I don't know why. I kind of like this thing, so I'm excited to shoot it. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got our weapons cache card. We got the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Chris USA limited edition Alpine White Vector. This is a pretty cool gun. I would have much rather have gotten this in the Box of Awesomeness, but oh well. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got a SEMA box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Alright guys, check it out. We got this SEMA AR-47. These things are pretty cool. It's basically an M4 platform mixed with an AK-47 type platform. This thing is pretty cool. I actually really like this thing. It feels totally solid in my hands. The magazines feel pretty cool. It's just a pain to get the magazine out of the gun. God. And in the gun. Yeah, this thing actually feels nice. We got a set of iron sights here. It's a pin dot type iron sight, so that's pretty nice. With our collapsible stock here. This gun thankfully has a conveniently placed small back door within the stock, so you can easily get to your small to medium adapter. This gun also has some pretty interesting safe, semi, and full auto indicators. It also has a dual or ambidextrous selector switch, so that's pretty nice. Oh, never mind, it doesn't. This one is actually fake. That's kind of stupid. That's really irritating, unless they just didn't connect it or something, I don't know. As you can see here, this side is set in semi, but this side is set in safe. I don't really like the magazine release. It's kind of weird for an AK to be like this. But getting to the AK style paddle is a little thin because it's in such a tight little space, it just doesn't feel right. But the magazine feels nice. It's a nice PMag style magazine, and it is a mid-cap, so that is cool. Anyways, this is a pretty nice gun, but let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, last up in the box, we got another Crytac box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we got another LVOA. Just like in the last video, we got the flat dark earth LVOA-S. This thing is pretty cool. Obviously, I just got this thing, so I just made a review on this gun. So, not much to really say about these things because we get them all the time, so I have nothing really to say that's new. But these things are actually pretty nice. They are great, reliable guns, and I can talk many good things about them. They have dual ambidextrous selector switches that actually work because they switch both sides of the gun, unlike that other SEMA platform that we just used. One thing I don't like though is that the selector switch is completely different on the right hand side. It's a little bit shorter, as you can see here, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit harder to push with your index finger if you are a right-handed player. But other than that, it's a nice little M4, and it is totally reliable. These things are just absolutely amazing. It has a actual bolt catch that you can adjust your hop-up accordingly with, and then you smash the magazine release or bolt release, and it goes right back into place, and you can just cover it up and keep that hop-up safe. But yeah, this thing, it feels great in my hands. This thing is really nice. I mean, it's got such a great trigger response. Once we throw a battery in this thing, it'll be absolutely devastating my target board. So, nice. There's always such amazing things we can say about this gun. Collapsible stock, just like the last gun, and to get to the battery, all you have to do is click these two buttons in here, and it should be a Dean's adapter that is a little bit trapped in here, but there it is right there. The gun also comes with a set of iron sights, plus you get a Dean's small to medium adapter, and you get a rail segment in case you want to throw a grip or laser module on the gun. Other than that, you will have to buy more rail segments if you wish to put any sort of attachment on this gun, because most of it is a Allen key type screw that you have to put into the handguard. But other than that, the handguard feels absolutely amazing. It doesn't cut off your hands except for the top a little bit because of the rail segments, but it's all in all a fantastic gun, and I love getting these LVOAs because they shoot absolutely amazing. Anyways guys, let's go shoot some guns. This pistol actually was not that bad. I enjoyed shooting it, it was very consistent, and for a non-blowback, it wasn't as loud as I thought it was. Now, we are in a condensed room, so everything is loud in here, but it wasn't as loud as every other gun that we shot in here. The rifles were definitely louder than this pistol, and I definitely think if you throw a suppressor on this pistol, it'll be quite silent. This gun wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It shot pretty nice for a non-blowback, and I would give it a 8 out of 10. It was a great gun, honestly. As for the AR-47, this thing was actually really reliable. I loved the trigger response on this thing, and for the cost, you're getting a really good gun out of the box. Honestly, it's a little bit different than a typical starter M4, but if you're a little bit intermediate into the sport, this gun wouldn't be that bad. Honestly, I really liked the trigger response again on this gun, and the mid-cap holds quite a bit, and it feels great in the hand. Like, this mid-cap, it's a fun little sturdy gun, and it doesn't even wiggle that bad in here, so it fed really, really well. The only downside to this gun, I just don't really like key on, but that's replaceable. This is a really nice gun. I would definitely give this possibly a 9 out of 10. For the price, it is absolutely outstanding. As for the LVOA, we get these things time after time after time after time again. This is the second time we have gotten the flat earth version of this gun, and every time I have something good to say about it. I really like the consistency on this gun, and it shoots absolutely amazing. The Joule rating for a .2 is just perfect. I mean, you're getting a great range gun out of the box. Other than that, it's got a lot of good features like the actual bolt catch with the bolt release that actually works. This one just is very factory new, so I gotta push the cover back into place. But other than that, this thing feels absolutely amazing. I would give the LVOA a 9 out of 10. Honestly, just because we get them so often, so I'm kind of getting a little bit sick of them. But other than that, they're really fun to shoot, and honestly, I had a great time shooting it. So, neat. Anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment as to what your favorite part of the video was. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.